MacVoices at CES 2026. Showstoppers. At Showstoppers and CES in Las Vegas, I'm Chuck Joyner. This is MacVoices. Folks, we stopped by SwipeVideo to see what they're offering, and it's really, really impressive. And I'm going to let Matthew talk about it, but apparently you can go from a very sophisticated setup to something very simple and still be very effective. Matthew, it's great to see you. This is really intriguing.
Yeah, thanks, Chuck. Appreciate it.
So explain what we're seeing here, and then we'll get into some of the specifics.
Yeah, so this is a immersive reality video player that does not require VR or any kind of extra technology. You can just do it on your flat screen iPad, iPhone, and you can switch rapidly between angles to even get a volumetric effect like this in this tennis match just by switching camera angles. So this is 30 cameras. And you get a full immersive experience, even for live events. So we can watch live tennis matches, football, etc.
I love it. I love it, and the image quality is great. Now, you said this was done with high quality cameras.
Yeah, this one's actually just iPhone. So we use 30 iPhones, but they're streaming in 1080p, and so we can do 4K cameras as well. There's no limitation on what kind of cameras you use or what quality you stream at.
So your software just syncs everything together, brings it in. But then you can broadcast this or stream it, I should say.
Yeah, we are currently working with a variety of major broadcasters who are using this, actively monetizing it by selling more immersive, higher priced tickets. And then people continuously buy them because they want to see this kind of new experience.
Okay, so when we started the conversation earlier, 30 cameras, that's great, but that's quite an investment. But you showed me some things that I could do with just a few cameras and still have it add a lot of value to it.
Sure, yeah. There's a variety of use cases, so we can even go, technical education. This probably has, 8 cameras, but you're still getting a higher quality educational experience because of the multiple views. You get point of view, it's the different kinds of angles. Same with concerts, right? You can get a close-up of the guitarist or of any of the popular band members as well. So it doesn't have to be a 360, and it doesn't have to be a ton of angles to get a better experience.
But the other thing I find interesting, because some other solutions might have a control surface where, okay, I have to pick the drummer, I have to pick the bass player. Here, you just swipe and pick what you want.
Yeah, exactly. And our closest competitor, they can only do 4 to 6 angles before there's a really big loss of experience, either from buffering or loss of resolution. We're the only company that can go over 6 angles and maintain high resolution, full screen, with a bufferless effect when you switch angles.
That's really impressive. So I realize we just said, you don't need a lot of cameras. You could do this with 2, 3, 4.
Yeah, you could do this with 2, 3, 4 cameras. If your audience calls for it, and that's absolutely doable. It's still cost savings over a company that would stream really heavy amount of data by showing you multiple full streams at once because of how we format the data. So we format in a light format that makes it so it's still a cost savings in that sense.
So what kind of pricing are we talking about here?
We for people doing live events, it's a revenue sharing model, so there's no upfront cost, which means it's really quick and easy to try out. So if you're doing like a live event, any additional revenue, we just take a percentage off of additional revenue created. So we don't make money unless our customers don't make money.
Okay. But what kind of guarantee do I have to come to you and say, hey, I have an event, I'd like to try this?
Yeah, it just has to have a reasonable number of people who are going to watch it. So if you think it's going to be, enough people that are going to watch it that want to pay for online tickets, then as long as it's in 100 plus people, then it should be fine. Also depends on the ticket prices, right? So
sure. Yeah, but I'm just thinking this is something that people are going to have to try and learn how cool it is and the benefits of it, and that everything has a learning curve, right?
Right. Yeah.
Because I didn't understand it until you showed it to me, and that's like, oh wow, that's impressive.
And there's a lot of examples on our website too that you can just try out. You go to the website, you click your mouse on it, and you can kind of swipe yourself. So before even paying for an event, even though usually they're under $20, you can go and check it out and see, is this worth a while?
Now, do you need to be on site or to set any of this up, or can I set up my own cameras at my event?
We can do both. So, we've set up cameras for people by renting iPhones ourselves or renting higher quality cameras. a lot of our customers, they work with high-end broadcasting cameras. They have their own desired equipment, so they can do it themselves as well.
Very nice. The website is?
SwipeVideo.jp/en for the English version, but SwipeVideo.jp. We're a Japanese company, but looking to really expand. So
very interesting technology, really. Really
appreciate it. Appreciate the interview and you coming by.
Yeah, thank you for being here.
Thanks.
Folks, we'll have more from Showstoppers and CES in Las Vegas. Thanks for watching.
Visit MacVoices.com for show notes and to connect with Chuck on social media. Get involved in our Facebook group or like our Facebook page, and get more out of your Apple tech with MacVoices Magazine, free on Flipboard and on the web. And if you find value in it all, consider supporting us through either our Patreon campaign at patreon.com/MacVoices, or by making a one-time donation via the PayPal link on our front page and in the show notes of each episode. You will join these fine people who help bring you Mac Voices. Advertising handled by Backbeat Media at backbeatmedia.com. Bandwidth provided by CashFly at cashfly.com.